Andrew Keene, president of KeeneOnTheMarket.com, joins us for an extra special chart talk today. Good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Angie.
We have a question for you from one of our wonderful viewers, and Greg had this to say on our First Business Facebook page. He writes, could you ask Andrew Keene if he thinks Apple, clearly his favorite stock, will use some of that $90 billion to provide a shareholder dividend in 2012? Great question. Andrew, what do you think?
Yeah, that is a great question. There's a lot of concern about Apple, and one of the biggest concerns is they have too much money on hand. They have about $95 billion in cash, and they're not using it. And what they should have been doing this whole time is the stock's been running up. They should have been buying stock back. However, dividends, another thing that people ask, and I'm glad that Greg asked this question. I actually looked at the option markets to see if there's an implied dividend, and I looked out to January 2013 and January 2014, and I looked at the combo price to see if there's going to be a dividend. There's no implied dividend in there, so that would mean no normal dividend. However, they could issue a special dividend. The way that Apple's been, I don't think there will be a dividend, but if it was, it would be a special dividend, not a regular dividend.
And I love that you mentioned that, because as a trader, in the back of your mind, as you're making trades on Apple, you actually have to forecast that in, correct?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any positions currently till 2014, but you know, a couple of years ago when I was on the floor, I had positions out for 2 or 3 years, and when they would come in and quote a combo or they'd quote a reversal conversion, that would imply a dividend or not having a dividend. I looked at the combo market, it was not implying a dividend. Like I said, if there's a special dividend, then the strikes would be adjusted. So there might be a special dividend, but not a regular dividend. But it's something that always on the back of my mind. It's something I'm always looking at. I'm always looking to see how Apple can employ their cash that they haven't so far. My question is, that I would love to ask anybody at the Apple company why they've not used this cash. I mean, if I was Apple and I really believed in my stock, I would be using it to buy stock up all the way. If they kept buying stock back, the stock would be even higher. This whole run up since I've been trading it at $60, you know, now it's $450. They should have been buying stock back instead of issuing a dividend. I understand that they want to use a lot of the research and technology, and they have a lot of money so they can put forward this Apple TV. Apple TV is going to be huge. If it makes or breaks, it could be huge for Apple, but Apple is using a lot of their money on technology, and then they're investing in their future. We see this with a lot of companies like Netflix and Amazon. They're taking a lot of their money and trying to invest for the future.
Andrew Keene, president of KeeneOnTheMarket.com, and let's hope Apple loosens up on that cash, Andrew.
I know.